Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my everyday brow routine. So for me, the first step in my makeup routine is doing my brows. I start off by brushing my brows in a upward motion, and I'm just using a eyebrow brush duo. I'm not using any product in this step. Then I go in with the eyebrow powder. I lightly dip my brush into the powder and only apply a small amount of product to my brow at a time. I use this to fill in any places in my brow where I don't have hair, and I also use this to help create the shape that I want for my brow. Next, I use a small amount of powder towards the front. That way it helps give me a faded look towards the beginning of my brows. Once I'm done with that, I go in with the eyebrow pencil, and I like using this pencil for my everyday brows because it's not intense and it is very beginner friendly as well, and I feel like it's super natural looking compared to other eyebrow pencils that I use. With this pencil, I apply highlight strokes throughout my brow, and then I also use it to create a line at the top of my brow as well as the bottom. Now for the line at the top of my brow, I do not take it all the way to the beginning. If you do that, your eyebrows will look like a box, and that is not cute. The next step I do is set my brows, and I forgot to show you guys the product I was using. But I was using the Covergirl Clear Brow Gel, and I'm not sure if that's what it's actually called, but I will have it listed down in the description box. So what I do is I just use the product to brush my brows up. And my hairs are extremely stubborn, so I have to go back and forth a couple of times to get my hairs to stay in the up position. But brushing your brows up just helps them look more fluffy and full, and that look is in right now. To clean up my brows, I normally just use whatever concealer that I am applying to my face. And you do want your concealer to be your skin tone or 1 or 2 shades lighter, but you don't want your concealer to be too light. That is a common mistake that I see a lot of people make. But this step allows you to clean up any mistakes that you may have made with your brow products. It also allows you to get your brows super snatched and have a clean look. I do want to mention that I don't always do my eyebrows like this. I have several eyebrow routines that I like to do. For instance, sometimes when I'm in a rush, I might only use an eyebrow pencil to do hairline strokes throughout my brow, and I'll leave it at that. The best way to find out what eyebrow routine works for you is for you to practice it. And I get asked a lot, how do you get good at brows? Honestly, the only way for you to get good at something is just for you to practice it. Because what might work for me or what might work for someone else may not work for you. So you just really have to play around with it. There's so many eyebrow routines and eyebrow tips and products and stuff out there that honestly you can really do your brows any type of way. And for instance, like how I'm doing my eyebrows here, there's several other ways that I can get my eyebrows to look exactly like this without using these products or without doing it exactly like this. So my advice to everyone, if you're struggling with your eyebrows, you just have to take the time out to practice doing them. That's the only way that you would get good, and that's also the only way that you will find out what routine works for you. Okay, so now I have one eyebrow done, and as you can see, there is a big difference between my natural brow and the one that I just did. Now, I don't know how some people don't do their eyebrows, because we are not cute until we do our eyebrows, okay? Period. Okay, now for the second brow, we're just going to repeat the steps that we did for the first one. The important thing to know here is that you want to make sure that the beginning of the top and bottom of the second brow matches the beginning of the top and bottom of the first one, if that makes sense. You also want to make sure that your arch at the top matches as well, because you don't want one side to be higher or lower than the other. But that pretty much sums up the steps for my eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell for post notifications. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.